Before the year comes to an end, what did you lose in 2025? As for me, I lost a lot, and I see most people write that 2025 is their best year, and some 2025 is their worst year ever. In all cases, there must be two sides in everything. When I mean I lost a lot in 2025, I really mean it, and I'm going to tell you what I lost in 2025. Hi boys, welcome to my channel. And like I said, I lost a lot in 2025, and the number one thing I lost in 2025 is my health. I had a lot of health complications in 2025 that I visited the hospital more than I attended church service. Yeah, and at, at this point, people know me very well in the hospital. I'm like a regular customer there. I lost my health. January to December, I've not like stay off medications, and it's not really easy at all. Behind the scenes of everything that is going on, most people will see me smiling. I keep on posting, not saying anything, but I just had to realize everything that happened this year, and I realized that I lost a lot of things. I lost people. I lost a lot in 2025, and I will tag it as one of the worst years in my life. Regardless of everything, I pray this is the last year I'll face all this. And the second thing I faced this particular year, aside from my health, lost friends. In terms of friendship, I lost some good people in my life. Not a person that keeps friends. I just lost people that I used to talk to and all that. That one is not like a huge loss, it's not, but I'll categorize that into people I've lost in my life. Regardless of the good things that happen, I realized that the bad things that happen it's way more than the good things that happened in 2025. I will tag this year as the year I lost me, the year I lost myself, because this particular year brought a lot of pains, a lot of sickness, a lot of tears. I've never cried. I've never cried in other years that I did in 2025, and I've never been sick like I did in 2025. So I still thank God I'm alive to see this new month, to see today. I really thank God. Another thing that made me tag this year as a very crazy year is my business crash in 2025. I lost everything in 2025. Most people that know me last year knew my business and all that. But in 2025, my business crashed. But regardless of everything, like I said, I still survive. So that's like one of the greatest things that destabilized my this year. I don't think I've enjoyed this year like I did last year. I don't think so. And it's all crazy. Another thing about this 2025, based on the sickness and all that, I also have medical complications, like the side effect of the medications I take. They are just kicking in and like destabilizing my whole body, my hormones and everything. So it's actually a crazy year, and I pray this year won't repeat itself ever again. Then another thing that made this year a bad year for me, my academics, the struggles and the frustration of being in school tripled this year. I got really frustrated as a student, just lost it as my mental health was at stake, and I just keep on smiling. I just keep on I just keep on going, and people don't know what happened. And moreover, I'm not supposed to tell anyone, right? But I still keep that smiley face. I still keep that friendly face regardless of everything that is going on. My mental health was at stake because of school and life in general. A crazy year, and Like I said, I don't want it to repeat itself again. I want 2026 to be a great year, a good year, a year that I will look back and smile anytime I remember it, because I actually felt this 2025 is going to be a good year. 2025, I another thing that I lost was a life-changing opportunity, a good opportunity and a life-changing one at that. And it's just have been crazy hearing bad news here and there, and it fell into the bad news section. So I just lost that. I cried and still move on because I believe a better one will come. And not to forget, another thing is my YouTube channel. I started creating this year though. I became serious creating this year, and it was all fun at first with low views and engagement and all that. And it actually played a lot of frustration in my life because I see most people create and boom. But then I realized that my journey is different from other people. Then I just kept on posting. At some point I stopped posting entirely because I was tired. But I realized that if I really want to make it as a YouTuber, if I want to be famous, I should just keep on posting no matter what. That one day I'll have that viral post and somebody, three or more people will know me in this Nigeria. So my YouTube brought a lot of frustration and struggle because I'll create a video. I'll create a video. To me, it's actually perfect, but every day I learn. I'll create a video and then low views, no engagement at all. Actually played a lot of role in my mental health. When I look back at school, my grades and all that, I look back at life in general, and then my YouTube, I just have to like shut down my whole system and take a chill pill. In 2025, I lost two of my cousins. I lost one aunt, my aunt. I lost a coursemate. Imagine these people dying early. Yeah. And then my aunt, my auntie, I received it as like a shock, a surprise news, but the one that really shook me, my whole body, the one that really brought down a lot of tears, a lot of crying, a lot of fear in me was my cousin. She died around October, I think October, yeah, just a few months ago. And since the year 2025 came, I've not set my eyes on her. Receiving a call that she's dead all of a sudden, and the first time of you seeing someone in a year, like after how many months? After like over 9 months, is the person's dead body, the corpse took a lot from me that period. I just had to like hold myself, put myself together. You know the situation where you lost someone that is very close to you, someone that you grew up together from the age, from 1 month, in fact from day one to your adulthood. Imagine losing someone like that, someone that you gist with anytime you go back home for holiday, someone you relate with, that is your age mate. And that really pains me a lot. And I don't know how this Xmas is going to be. I'm still contemplating if I should go home or not, because if I go home, everywhere will just be empty and boring because she's not around and she's no more, and I will never see her again. So that really, that particular her death news really spoiled everything in 2025 for me. I don't think there's a day I don't stop thinking about her. At that point when I received the news, I became afraid. I got sick more. I got sick. My health became serious during that period. and I got scared of dying too, God forbid. So that really took a great turn in my life. Then I lost a coursemate too last month, and that was very painful for us in the department, and it's not something I will ever imagine happens to anybody, not even my worst enemy. I don't have enemy, but I would never imagine it happening to someone that I don't like, because losing people in just four people close, losing four people in a year, it's actually a tough thing to happen to just one person, and it has really been crazy. But regardless of everything, I still put myself together to avoid overthinking and depression at the same time. Like I said, 2025 is the year I lost me, but I still survive. And not that I survive with food, or that, yeah, I survive with food, but not entirely. But one thing that really kept me going was prayer, my relationship with God, my closeness to God. I kept on praying and felt better at some point. I kept on going, praying. And one thing you should know is that no matter the situation you are going through, never lose your relationship with God, and don't blame God for anything that is happening in your life, because He knows best. And surprisingly, unlike me, when I lost all these people, I never for once asked God why. I just took it in like that. I never asked God why, because He knows better. Don't just joke with your relationship with God, no matter what you are going through. Another thing that kept me going was my family love, the love from my family, from people that matters to me. I'm not saying relative or family, people that love and cherish me. That kept me going. That kept me stronger, and then forget most of the things I was going through, and it actually helped a lot. And another one was entertainment. No matter the situation I was going through, I just have to like entertain myself through other social media platforms. Especially I'm always on YouTube, but YouTube and Instagram, to get something that's actually funny to laugh about, to forget my worries. But recently, Instagram is just full of bad news. Recently, if you're in Nigeria, you should know about the genocide currently going on. I said it in my last video. Instagram is just full of kidnapping, killing, and all that. So I've actually minimized going there to avoid hearing bad news, because there was a point I got really, really scared because of all the news I was seeing. Third thing that kept me, even the fourth thing that kept me going is my YouTube channel. Even though it frustrated the hell out of me this year, I still create content regardless of everything, and it actually kept me together, like tamed me and kept me busy, because when I create content, I forget most of my worries, I forget most of my problems, and focus on what I'm creating. I still thank God for everything that is still going on in my life. And most people will be like, I know most people pass through worst cases. Most people have seen a lot of challenges this year, 2025, and also most people have seen like the good side of 2025. Like just few hours ago, I was on social media and I saw a couple. They were like, "This is their best year ever," and there are people in that category, and there are people like me that is in the category of bad things happening in 2025. But I pray that 2026 brings good thing to my way, to my viewers way too. I believe that, and I know for sure. Like I said, keep your relationship with God very, very important. Not because things are going bad in your life, you decide to like backslide, or you decide to shun God because so thing happen in your life, I would advise you don't do that. Just make sure you keep your relationship with God and keep on pushing. Everything is going to get better in 2026 and other years to come. So boys, that's the end of this video. See you in my next video. Bye.